Oh my, we made it here. I think we've all may have had our doubts over time. Maybe even been a few instances in the last year that even made Janelle wonder if she should have said no 13 months ago. Now I'm sure Anton and her are both a little nervous about my speech. As basically, too, knew I was trouble as soon as he asked me to be his best man. If you notice, there was no speak now portion of the ceremony if you're out there, as I'm sure Anton probably had expected me to do something crazy. Nonetheless, the ceremony's over, and now I'm half the mic. And it's time it's time for me to make that time count and hopefully offer some inspiring words. Usually I'm pretty good with words, and saying something wouldn't be too difficult. But for this momentous occasion, I had to go to someone else for inspiration. If you know me, I like a lot of music. And if you were paying close attention to those first few lines, you may have caught on. Who do you ask? Well, of course, the only person any self-respecting 30-year-old single guy goes to for words on love, relationships, and such. Taylor Swift. So, without further ado, today is the best day of your lives. Today you are superstars. No matter what happens from now on, you'll always have this day to remember. All your friends, family gathered here in this fortitude. My first favorite memory of Janelle, well, with our family, we have to go back to December 2013, our first Christmas together, when Janelle learned the love language of the Gardens, gift giving. Gift upon gift was bestowed upon her until she cracked and uttered the now infamous line to Mom, "You're out of control." That was the moment I knew she would fit in well as a more grounded compliment to Anton and his head in the sky, Superman-like attitude and lifestyle. My role here is to warn Janelle about the Anton I know, and to tell Anton to simply shut his mouth. Dad did tell me that this is a toast, not a roast, so I'll try to keep the Anton bashing to a minimum. Now, Janelle. Yes, Anton's head can sometimes be a blank space. And oftentimes he lacks style. Face it, he's never going to be or even look like Tim McGraw. We all know he's a bit clumsy, so for God's sake, don't go putting him on a white horse, or he's liable to fall off or get kicked. And yes, Janelle, there will be times when Anton will act like he's 15, or if you're lucky, 22. And that's only because he wants to never grow up. It's part of him that I'm sure made you fall in love with him. So whatever you do, don't change that. Anton, gone are the days of his, hers, and mine. Everything has changed, and now is the time of ours. If Janelle wants to decorate with red, and you want blue, you get red. Or you can compromise and get purple, maybe with some gold. I don't know. It just seems those two colors seem to go together pretty well. Okay. We all know all too well that there's some bad blood between our two states, and that these cross-border relationships can be a bit treacherous. Face it, life in general can be sad, beautiful, and tragic. It can be downright mean sometimes. But through it all, you two will be the lucky ones that have each other forever and always. Now for some simple requests of mine to you. Remember how you feel when the sparks fly between the two of you. Make it each and every day a chapter in an enchanted love story for the ages. If you get caught out in a storm, don't come in with the rain. But rather, I wish you would. Stay out and dance around it. And when it comes time to travel, be sure to go east, as you'll have the Lucan family to welcome you to New York. Furthermore, No matter what your wildest dreams are, go after them. Take this love, make many wonderful memories. Find your wonderland. Hopefully, today was a fairy tale, and life continues to stay beautiful and magical from now until the time of your last kiss. Last but not least, if life throws you a curveball, here's 3 simple instructions to follow. Number 1, breathe. Number 2, remember, you're in love. Number 3, shake it up. We'll all raise our glasses once more. Long live Anton.